Hooey! What's up, good people? Mark Holmes here. Can you see that? The condensation of the cold. It is late November. Next Thursday is Thanksgiving. Can you believe that? We are knee deep in week number 11. Man, time keeps on slipping into the future. You know, this is crazy, okay? Now, I know what you're gonna do, Roland. I know what you're gonna do. But today is the 37th anniversary. 37th anniversary. And this is how old I am. I can't even believe that it's been 37 years. LL Cool J's first hit, My Radio. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go online and look up LL Cool J Radio and watch the video. Oh my God. See, that's when times were different, okay? That's when the boom box, the ghetto blasters were in. See, y'all don't know nothing about this because you got your earbuds and all that stuff, you know, and the wireless and all that. Listen, when we wanted music, you ended up having the box. And I remember in Crush Groove, my man LL Cool J, he had the shortest spot in the movie. Shortest part in the movie, but became the biggest star. He comes out on stage, you know, and LL Cool J, Run DMC, they're like, who's this guy and all that, right? And he says, box, right? And they come out with the big ghetto blaster. And he starts playing it. My radio, believe me, I like it loud. I'm the man with the box that can rock the crowd. My hardcore beat rocking down the street while my JVC vibrates the concrete. Oh my God. So yes. I was in college when that came out. So that's how you know how freaking old I am. Oh my God. Anyway, I digress. Here's what's cool. Tomorrow, here's the way I like to look at the NFL season. You have 17 opportunities to prove that you belong as one of the teams that are fighting it out for the Super Bowl. 17 opportunities, okay? 17 games to prove that you are one of those ones that get the opportunity. And tomorrow is another one of those opportunities. Now, opportunities don't always come around. A lot of times they're there, but you don't know that they're there. And see, that's why you've got to take advantage of every opportunity. You got to have your eyes wide open. You got to be prepared. So when you get your shot, one opportunity, you got to be ready for it. Last year, here's what's amazing. I like to think about history. Turn the heat down a little bit here. I like to think about history because history repeats itself. I can look at the Dallas Cowboys and say the same things that caused us to lose that game last week against Green Bay, even though I'm moving on, are the same things that cost us losing the games same things against the Packers in the past. Exact same things. The same things that happened last week are the same things that happened to us against the 49ers in the playoffs. And those are things you got to fix. And see, if you don't understand your history, if you don't know where you've come from, you don't know where you're going. You don't. All right, so here's the thing. Last year, Micah Parsons is a rookie, playing linebacker and things. But unfortunately, DeMarcus Lawrence broke his foot, fractured his foot, and had to miss time. Cowboys' cupboards were bare. So he said, we're going to have to use this young pup to some on edge rushing. And lo and behold, boom, he becomes Defensive Rookie of the Year. He got his opportunity to play because DeMarcus Lawrence was hurt. And that's when we discovered something. We discovered something great. And as Micah goes, that defense goes. This may be history repeating itself. DeMarcus Lawrence is admitting that maybe his foot is still fractured, but that's not his real problem. The problem is his knee. So the Cowboys are understanding that we're going to have to get others playing. And so guess who is going to be playing more now because of DeMarcus Lawrence? Another rookie, Sam Williams. Excuse me. Sam Williams. Excuse me. The rap music and the cold air must have got to me. Sam Williams is getting his opportunity and will be playing more, taking the place of DeMarcus Lawrence. Now, Sam Williams, when we drafted him, I was excited because he is about an inch or so shorter than Randy Gregory, but about 15 pounds heavier and about a second faster in the 40. We've seen flashes and glimpses of what he can do. And now he's got his shot to really start playing. Now, here's the thing that's cool. Tomorrow we play the Minnesota Vikings. The Minnesota Vikings. Interesting thing, Kirk Cousins, he's got Justin Jefferson, he's got Dalvin Cook, he's got weapons galore. And they have beat Buffalo, they beat Miami, they lost to the Eagles, and they feasted on lesser teams. They feasted on lesser teams. You know, they kicked Green Bay's teeth in the first game of the season, something we couldn't do. And they've done well. Now, I will say when they beat Miami, it was without Tua. They're not the same team without Tua. And beating Buffalo, you have to look at Josh Allen is injured. He's got the elbow, and he definitely threw the game, literally threw an interception in the end zone there. So they're still 8-1. They are 32nd when it comes to being blitzed. I'm hoping that tomorrow Dan Quinn dials it up and they go after Kirk Cousins' ass. And I hope that Sam Williams, who's already got 2 sacks, can get in there and get some. And I hope Micah Parsons can get in there and get some. I hope that tomorrow's game is redemption for losing that opportunity that we had last week. Because again, every week is an opportunity to prove that you belong. Tomorrow we'll be live streaming. Thank God there's no European game tomorrow. We'll start live streaming about 12:45. We have the Giants game, the Eagles game, and the Commanders game all at 1 o'clock. We'll be covering and following all 3 of those. Rio's supposed to come tomorrow. DMV, E2 Blue, David Wiley will be here. Michael Anthony Fitness Reaction, Gig Economy, Electrician will be in the house. I'll be in the house. Joe Boo will be in the house. And I hope you'll be in the house as well. And hopefully we'll see some more Philly 500 meltdowns. Yeah. All right, so let me handle some other stuff here. Fortunately, I Love Weed is okay. Don't know what was going on with the dude that said that, the weed guy died. Maybe he was talking about his weed guy died. I don't know. But we all thought it was I Love Weed. I Love Weed is fine. He's cool. He's like, dang on. He's like, I was hanging out with my family, and next thing I know, I'm dead. Okay. But he wasn't. So thank goodness. Aisha Robinson has lost some family members and stuff, and she's kind of having a hard time. If you see Aisha Robinson in the chats and stuff, just give her a few kind words and stuff and let her know that you're standing with her. And Joseph Heatherly's mother has ALS and doesn't have a lot of time and stuff. So Joseph is dealing with getting all the stuff that goes along with it. It's He's lost his father many, many years ago, and doesn't have any direct descendants, I don't believe, that are left. So definitely, if you see Joseph, let him know that you're thinking about him. And there's many, many others out there that I don't know what you're going through, and my thoughts will be with you, and my prayers will be with you as well. So it's up to us to look out for each other. And I'm trying to do something. I'm trying to do something a little different. You know, I like to have fun. I like to kid. I kid and joke, and sometimes maybe I kid and joke a little too hard. I mentioned this earlier in my live stream, but so often people get to the point where if you don't agree with them, that we've gotten so toxic that we literally have to be evil and nasty and hateful to each other. I don't want to be that way. In the same way that I enjoyed listening to my radio back in the day, people didn't agree all the time. We'd have a different point of view, but we didn't have to go to blows or hate each other and everything else because you have a different idea and concept than I do. The thing that's made this country great is being able to have freedom of speech. Not to be persecuted because of the church that you go to. That's why all the Europeans left Europe, because they were being religiously persecuted. When they came here, they said, hey, we're going to separate church and state. And you're free to worship who you want to worship, and I'm going to worship who I'm going to worship. And instead of us all trying to be in and controlling each other, let live and let live. That's all I'm saying. Can't we all just try and get along? You know, there's things we can agree about as Cowboy fans. We want to win. We may have different ideas on how we should do it, but we don't need to be divisive because you want to win differently than I want to win. And I don't have to be an idiot for my ideas any more than you have to be an idiot for yours. So we're going to try and do things better. And I'm sure that will bring ridicule. That'll bring some hateful comments and so on. But you know what? I'm still going to do the best I can. Remember, good people, remember, tell the people you love them. Because you might not get the chance again. And I love you guys. And God willing, I'll see you tomorrow for game day. We'll be inside because it's still cold. It is cold up in here. Peace out.